close-knit family, a supportive and enabling environment, a loving and caring home? Or are you made up of stories of sadness, a broken family, bouts with poverty, financial obligation, moments of rejection? I'm asking that because when I was graduating, I still had financial obligation in the university. So that was hanging in my head when I was graduating. But thankfully, it was addressed. So these are the stories. Or it could be a combination of different stories. So whatever stories you're made of, the most important thing is you are here this morning. It's all that matters now. Congratulations, Scholar ng Bayan. You congratulate your sitmate, your classmate. Of course, this is a very important day. So in special occasions such as this, we have the inclination to be nostalgic, diba? It's the perfect moment to have nostalgia. Do you still remember the day you took the UPCAT? Or the first day you stepped foot inside the UP Mindanao campus? How did it feel? Of course, these are the best moments to look back to these memories. When you indulge in nostalgia, who immediately comes to mind? In the flashbacks inside your mind, who are the faces that appear? Are they here with you? Are they graduating with you as well? What are the images? What are the sentiments? What are the memories? When do you look back, do you remember the sacrifice or the lack of it? But thankfully you graduated. Do you have regrets? Do you have failures? Did you achieve what you set out for yourself? Did you exceed yourself? These are important questions, but they do not hold weight now. After all, the past is now gone. The pressing question at the present is this: are you wearing the sablay? I'd like to ask you to touch the sablay. That is the texture of success. So you know how success feels like. That's the texture of success. So the most significant question is this: what's next after UP Mindanao? That's the most significant question. During commencement exercises, speakers would often say nothing is impossible. Greatness is within reach. You can be anything you set your mind to. I tell you this: some dreams that we have chosen for ourselves are impossible. Greatness is not easily within reach. Reality can be quite an expert in crushing the spirit, so I'm giving you a warning. Jobs are scarce. Your first job could be a far cry from what you have been hoping for. Reality can crush dreams. There will be forces that will impede you from achieving your definition of success. These forces come in many forms. But as Nietzsche said, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But why do we dream? Why do we dream? Our dreams empower us. They embolden and fortify us. Dreams inject meaning and magic into our lives. Dreams give us courage. Dreams strengthen the bond we have with our family. But this is my question. As UP graduates, for whom do we dream? Who are with us in our dreams? The brain? The brain is the vessel in which we ferry our dreams. To whom are we offering our brains to? When asked about the meaning of the oblation, artist Guillermo Tolentino stated that the figure of a young man with outstretched arms and open hands, with tilted head, closed eyes, and parted lips, murmuring a prayer, is his interpretation of a stanza from Mi Ultimo Adios. That's the interpretation behind the oblation. Currently, some UP graduates have been embroiled in controversies. Of course, you've been reading the news. Some of these important people graduated from UP. Reviewing contemporary history, we learn that there are countless UP graduates who apparently seem to be at the wrong side of history. Some of them must have experienced being fresh graduates, just like you, wide-eyed, idealistic, fiery, wanting to change the world. So what happened along the way? Did the realities dilute their passions? In order to survive, did they choose to preserve themselves and their small dreams within the confines, the convenience of their air-conditioned offices? Or like some other graduates, have they become jaded and disillusioned? Did they come to the realization that this idealism, this belief that we can serve the people is a lost cause? I do not hold the answers. At 31, barely middle class, and I have failed dreams, I still hold the same idealism when I was your age. So call me a fanatic or whatnot, I still have the same idealism. But I do not deny that there are nights of questioning, of self-introspection, the dark night of the soul. But I wake up the next day and see the raw reality that my community doesn't need my words. My community doesn't need my reflection. My community needs me to act. As mentioned, the oblation is Tolentino's interpretation of a stanza from Y Ultimo Adios. It symbolizes the unknown heroes who fell during the revolution. And let me emphasize again, unknown heroes. The inspiration behind the oblation are unknown heroes. These are the nameless, faceless heroes, not written in history books, not written in public markers. In the same strength, UB graduates, you can draw courage and inspiration from UB graduates who continue to serve the communities in their own unpublicized and sincere ways. You can find them. I can tell you 1,000 of stories. We draw inspiration from them. When you look at the oblation, at the bottom of that, you will find the kataka-taka. Have you seen a kataka-taka in real life? In Spanish, I learned it's called siempre vivo. It means always alive. And why didn't Tolentino choose that kind of leaf? He said that the kataka-taka symbolizes the deep-rooted patriotism in the heart of our heroes. Such patriotism will continue forever and grows anywhere in the Philippines. When I reiterate the inference that we ought to serve the people, I am not making the argument that you all become non-profit workers, or that you all become development workers, or that you all serve the government. Once we define a singular mode for idealism, we become imposing. Service comes in many forms. When a UP graduate decides to become a stay-at-home mother, does she stop serving the people? I have batchmates who decided to prioritize their family. They do not stop serving the people. When an alumnus dedicates his career to a profit industry, is he causing a disservice? No. When a classmate fulfills an entrepreneurial dream, does this become a mockery to the oblation? No. When service to the people is not blatant and clear as idealized, are we stripping off ourselves of being a scholar ng bayan? No. This university is not an automaton. This is not a mass-produced factory. At the core of academic freedom is the belief that we are unique, distinct from each other. And like the kataka-taka, always alive. Everywhere we are, we sprout, we grow. Embedded deep inside of us through a UB education is a deep-rooted servant heart which flourishes everywhere, whatever engagement, career path, or field of professional work. But only when we allow it. We have to allow it. UB graduates are kataka-taka. We can be thrown anywhere. We will survive, and we always live. But the question is, for whom do we live? Amidst different career paths, there must be some threads of similarities. Service to the people means not stepping on other people just to achieve our dreams. We fight for our dreams. It is not synonymous with stepping on people's hearts. Service to the people is about power, not amassing power, but empowerment. Empowerment means sharing power. Service to the people means acknowledging that the fight for human rights and equality is constant and everywhere. That wherever we are, we should always reflect, are we on the side of the oppressor or are we on the side of the oppressed? Service to the people means basic values of respect, word of honor, determination,